My brothers and sisters, once a little sister of mine called me and said, "Today is one of the most happiest day in my life." I asked, "How?" There was one girl who is with me who always makes me irritated, Father. Always makes me irritated. And what happened? Then she told me, "This day I gave her nice answer, Father. I lost all my temper and I gave her back nicely, Father." I told her, "You failed, she won. You failed, she won." What she was doing, then the little sister told me, she was keeping on irritating me, Father. So finally what you got? I get irritated and shouted back. So that was her aim, to make you get irritated. Dear brothers and sisters, sometimes we react and we claim that we won. Actually, the enemy or the opposite party wants us to get irritated and react in the same way. If we don't react, they don't understand that we have felt it badly. Today's gospel is telling you something. Never react in the way that the world expects. Never, ever react like that. See, we see from the book of Genesis that Jacob returning to Esau. What happens there? Jacob was expecting that Esau will be killing him or doing something against him, but Esau instead embraced him and welcomed him. And we see Jacob looking at the face of Esau, he's telling something. I see your face now as if I see the face of God. Jacob was expecting that Esau, as Jacob cheated Esau before, he'll be reacting very rudely. But see, Esau comes with love. Then Jacob is telling, I see your face as if I see the face of God. Usually, the greatest punishment, according to the Romans, is to crucify somebody. Usually people curse and die, and the centurion used to be a witness for that. But he happened to witness a death. Without cursing, blessing and praying for the persecutors, Father, they do not know what they are doing. And this person dies. The centurion, who was a pagan, looking at this unexpected way of response, he told, truly, this man is the Son of God. Never react in the way the world expects you to react, my dear brothers and sisters. God is telling you today, your sacrifice should cause you some pain. A sacrifice without pain is not a sacrifice. This is a new culture which Jesus taught you. Let this end with me. Hey, Papa, you have got your office timing every day. You spend maybe half an hour in the morning, noontime half an hour, evening half an hour with your children. What if you can do a little more? Other than expectation of the children, you spend with them 45 minutes. It will give in their feeling, my Papa is full of love. If you spend a little more time, wives, parents, spend a little more time other than their expectations, definitely they are going to feel it. For this we have to take pain. A sacrifice without pain. David says, I'll not make a sacrifice that doesn't cost me anything. Should be painful. So dear brothers and sisters, in this Eucharistic celebration, we take a decision that I will not be responding in the way that world wants me to respond. For this grace, let us pray. Decide well and design your spiritual life.